Hey guys, Big Chief and Jackie, known for their high-octane adventures on Street Outlaws, faced a terrifying real-world challenge that no race or build could prepare them for. A massive wildfire broke out near their newly built shop and home. What started as a normal day quickly escalated into chaos as smoke, flames, and emergency sirens surrounded their property, threatening not just their beloved racing machines but their entire livelihood. It all began with what looked like a calm, controlled burn in the distance. But as the wind picked up and the fire jumped containment lines, it became clear this was something far more serious. Big Chief, trying to keep calm under pressure, was seen assisting local authorities, ensuring he could move his trailers, protect his house, and do whatever possible to help stop the fire's spread. Jackie was right there with him, documenting what they could while coordinating their efforts to keep everything safe. As the wildfire closed in on their property, Big Chief jumped into action. He wasn't just a racer that day. He was a first responder, a leader, and a man trying to save everything he and Jackie had worked so hard to build. The newly developed land, which had just recently been turned into a new shop space, trailer parking area, and home for their growing operation, was now on the front lines of an uncontrollable blaze. What made the situation even more intense was the sheer unpredictability of it all. One minute they were unloading a trailer to make space for a car, and the next they saw flames licking up the edge of their neighbor's lot. Jackie, sharp as ever, called 911 immediately after realizing the lot was ablaze again, likely sparked by embers flying from nearby trees. Justin, Big Chief, even ran to neighbors' homes to bang on windows and wake them up, fearing they'd be caught unaware by the approaching fire. "I was banging like I was the police," Big Chief said. "I told the preacher man he better be praying. These flames are getting close." Fire trucks poured into the area. According to updates from the scene, as many as 10 trucks and emergency responders surrounded the affected zones. But even that wasn't enough. As things escalated, the big guns were called in, firefighting planes known as super scoopers, capable of dropping thousands of gallons of water. Dramatic footage shows the planes skimming the lake, scooping water, and dumping it on raging hotspots in Logan County where Big Chief and Jackie's property sits. With flames visible from both sides of their property and smoke blanketing the sky, the danger was real. At one point, Jackie could only shake her head and mutter, "There's the fire. There's fire on both sides. There's my shop and all my stuff." The couple had worked tirelessly over the past few months transforming their land. What was once just hills and a barn was now a thriving racing hub. They had recently excavated, leveled the terrain, added gravel, installed storage containers, and built out parking space for their fleet of trailers and vehicles. This wasn't just some garage in the woods, this was their dream brought to life. To see that dream threatened by a wildfire was heartbreaking. And yet, even in the face of destruction, Big Chief and Jackie remained composed, focused, and ready to fight. The good news? Fire officials confirmed the fire eventually slowed thanks to aggressive efforts from both land crews and the aerial water bombers. While it was too early to assess the full damage at the time of filming, initial signs suggested that Big Chief's shop and house were spared from the worst. But the emotional toll and stress of the experience was clearly etched on their faces. It's a stark reminder that life isn't all drag races and dyno runs. For public figures like Big Chief and Jackie, who share so much of their lives with fans, moments like these pull back the curtain on what really matters: safety, home, and community. And if there's one thing that this wildfire proved, it's that Big Chief isn't just a street racer, he's a fighter. From running into danger to wake up neighbors to coordinating emergency plans, he proved he's not just fast on the street, but fast to act when it counts the most. As fans wait for more updates, one thing's for sure: the fire may have threatened their property, but it couldn't burn their spirit. The aftermath of the wildfire left a noticeable scar on Big Chief and Jackie's property, even though the structures themselves were saved. The scorched land surrounding the shop served as a reminder of how close they came to losing everything. Smoke stains, charred brush, and blackened trees now line the perimeter, turning what was once a peaceful, rural view into something out of a survival movie. For Big Chief, it was a harsh but eye-opening moment, one that will likely change how he approaches safety, preparation, and planning moving forward. One of the first things on the agenda now is installing a proper fire mitigation system. From clearing brush more aggressively to possibly adding water tanks and sprinkler barriers, Chief has already started talking about the changes they'll need to make. Jackie, ever detail-oriented, has mentioned putting together emergency go-bags for the shop, home, and trailers. "It's something we always meant to do," she said. "Now we have to do it." Emotionally, the ordeal took its toll. Big Chief admitted in a follow-up video that standing on the hill watching smoke roll across his land was one of the most helpless feelings he's ever experienced. "We race for adrenaline," he said. "But this was a whole different kind of fear. It wasn't about winning or losing, it was about losing everything." His voice cracked a little as he talked about all the years of hard work, the sentimental value behind each car part, tool, and trophy in the shop. Thankfully, the Crow, the beloved, battle-worn car that launched his career, was spared. Chief had recently discussed reviving the old Crow in some way, either rebuilding it as a tribute or using parts of it to fuel a new project. Had it gone up in flames, that plan would have ended in heartbreak. Now, there's a renewed sense of purpose to preserve it, maybe even showcase it as a symbol of resilience. "It made it through everything with me," he said. "Now it's made it through a wildfire, too." The local community also stepped up in a big way. Neighbors helped move vehicles, loaned equipment, and even brought food and water to the exhausted crew. The racing community online flooded social media with support, offering everything from trailer space to donations. Jackie took to Instagram to thank everyone, visibly emotional but grateful. "We are so lucky. This could have been so much worse. Thank you to everyone who reached out. We feel the love." And of course, the fire crews, those men and women who flew planes into smoke and drove straight into flames, are now heroes in Chief and Jackie's eyes. They vowed to host a community appreciation cookout as soon as things settle down, hoping to give back in whatever way they can. Chief joked, "I might even let them drive the Crow." Maybe. Looking ahead, Chief and Jackie aren't just repairing damage, they're rebuilding with a stronger vision. More fire-resistant materials, expanded gravel buffers, and safer trailer storage will be key. Jackie also hinted that they might use this as an excuse to finally build the additional storage building they've been planning for months. "If we're going to build it, we're building it smart this time," she said. As much as the fire was a tragedy, it also reminded them, and their fans, what really matters. Cars are important, sure. But people, memories, and safety come first. It forced Chief to slow down, reassess priorities, and truly appreciate the journey they're on. "We've been running so hard for so long, always trying to do the next big thing," he reflected. "But sometimes life puts the brakes on for you." In the end, this fire may go down as a turning point in their story. It tested their resilience, brought their community closer, and reminded everyone that even in the fast-paced world of Street Outlaws, there's a deeper side to the people behind the horsepower. Chief and Jackie aren't just racing legends, they're fighters, builders, and survivors. And whatever they do next, you can be sure the flames only made them stronger.